Welcome to yet another Ultimate the Show with me, your host Jake. In today's episode, I have a special friend on, Samuel Christopher. You may know him from Chima Heroes. He does voice acting and music composition. Introduce yourself, Samuel.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm Sam or Samuel Christopher. I compose music, I songwriting, I do singing, play lots of instruments. I do some photography, videography, like Jake said, voice acting as well. Yeah, very exciting.
Yes. Right off the bat, I guess the best question to start off with is what got you into doing all these creative things? Were you always artistic as a kid?
Yeah, I mean, I started playing piano when I was like 6, and my mom taught me a couple things, and then I just kept on going and kept on going. I never had a teacher for anything. I just really enjoyed being creative.
Self-taught.
I did a lot of drawing as well. Um, Lots of drawing and music and stuff. Yeah,
So, like, self-taught in a sense.
yeah, fully. Yeah, self-taught.
Awesome. Was there ever any inspirations along the way, like musically?
Yeah, 100%. I think if I were to maybe give my biggest musical inspirations, I think Anthony Leto, Harry Gregson Williams, Hans Zimmer, Rachmaninoff, and I really like Radiohead. I like their compositions as
Those are
well.
all some really based choices.
Heck yeah.
Um, I guess what of their music did really caught your ears? Like,
I really think that they have it like nailed down, understanding emotion through like sound and stuff. Like there are lots of in the original Chima soundtrack, Legend of Chima soundtrack by Anthony Leto. There's a lot of like recurring motifs and stuff, and I just thought that was genius. And yeah, with a lot of the artists, it's really just the emotional portrayal that they like nail. And I was like, yo, that's sick. I want to do that.
yeah, tracks as they go.
Yeah.
Would you say like this? Maybe this is just me, but when I listen to those songs, it's almost like I can hear the story in a way
Yeah.
without
Yeah,
even
100%.
seeing.
I think
Yeah.
yeah, that's something I really wanted to like strive towards. I started composing music at like 13, like 3 years ago.
Mhm.
Um, and I was just like I would compose like every day, and I would just be like, I really just wanted to be able to tell a story through music, and that's also why I like Radiohead stuff, is because it's like almost like a concept album. Like it tells a story throughout the album. Like each song kind of adds to the previous song, and I really like that.
And I guess moving on, still audiovisual wise, you just took on voice acting quite recently. Although I have to say you're very great. But other than like the projects we're a part of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, apart from the projects we do, of course. What led you down that pathway as well?
Um, I didn't really think about it a lot. I was just like, I want to do cool voices, and I really like the characters. Um, and yeah, I think it was like 2 years ago. The Chima Heroes auditions opened up, and I was like, "Yo, this is so sick." So I was talking to my mom about it. She was like, "Yo, you should just do it." And it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had to be like super quiet and stuff. And I was like, "My voices are gonna be so terrible." And I sent them over to Jake, and I was like, "This is so much fun." And yeah, that's kind of what got me into it. And it's kind of taken like a back burner for a little bit because I'm like focusing on music. But I do really like it, and I would like to continue it in the future.
So literally no voice acting beforehand?
Nope. I
Wow.
mean, I did a lot of accents when I was younger, so I can do a pretty good American accent or something like that. Um, but other than that, not really any like voice acting
I gotta say
per se.
that's very impressive and definitely goes to show your self taught skills.
Thank you.
That's really awesome. Um,
Thank you.
I think a good question here would be what what about Chima drove you towards it? Like were you like an OG in a way
Hmm.
when it came to that?
Yeah, I was an OG. Yeah, yeah. And I think it was Chima, and like it came to South Africa, and I'm from South Africa. It came to South Africa in like 2014. So I was 5 So I was an OG, and I remember thinking like, this is the coolest thing ever. It was like animals and Lego, it was like my two favorite things. And then I always appreciated the soundtrack. And then as I kind of got older and older, I was like, yo, the soundtrack is actually the best part. And yeah, I think what drew me towards it was just like everything I liked at the time. It was like music, animals, Lego. What more can you ask?
For real. Let's see. You're playing Wars, of course, amongst a few other
Heck
characters.
yeah. Hmm.
What have been your favorite things about providing your voice to them?
I think honestly, I think my favorite part has been like putting myself in a character's putting myself in a character's shoes. Or just like thinking as a character, like how would that character do this? And it's made me appreciate um watching shows or movies a lot more because it's like the people who went into doing this really put a lot of effort into it, and you can hear how much fun they're having the same way I had a lot of fun. So yeah, that's been really really awesome.
Awesome, awesome. And I guess just one last thing to wrap up this interview. I know it's a little short,
Yeah.
but I just we're
Yeah, yeah.
we're rapid fire with these answers, so I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, dude.
Anything else you would like to add? Anything in the future you want to give a go at? You always try new things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to try like actual acting. I've been in like an extra. There was just one Austrian ad that I was an extra in. I really enjoyed it. I like to do like in-person acting, and like I said, voice acting. But yeah, my main goal is to like compose for a nature documentary or a Lego show or whatever. Um, and yeah, something like that. Maybe even get back into videography and filmmaking because I used to make nature documentaries, and I was like, this is my calling.
Uh,
Um, but yeah, no, I want to do stuff like that in the future.
well, I'm always down to have you on more diverse projects, more variety.
Heck
So
yeah, same here, bro.
so yes. Without further ado, thank you so much for coming on, Samuel Christopher.
Thank you very much for interviewing me, Jake.
Awesome. And us,
Jake.
yes. And don't forget, stay ultimate, stick comedians.
Yeah, stay ultimate.
Yeah.